Welcome back, folks. I'm Roger Ramsey. This is Bobby Thompson. We're at the Hardin County School Early College and Career Center, and it's springtime. Spring break. Yay, spring break. When you're thinking about foods for spring, there are several things that come to mind real quick. Ramps and morels, if you live near the woods and you know where to find them, I'll pay top dollar for morels, by the way. Don't steal them. Soft shell crab, if you live near the ocean. Peas, mint, those things, asparagus, are all just coming in the spring. That's where we're basing our menu today. Mr. Bobby's gonna make us cream of asparagus soup. We're gonna put together a dish with some roasted chicken thighs, peas and mint, and then we're gonna finish up today with some sugar cookies made into sandwiches with raspberry cream. We'll see how that works out. So we're fixing to get busy here. Y'all hang out with us and let's make a little food.
All right, we're gonna start by making our cream of asparagus soup today. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna melt some butter. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some garlic. On the recipe, it doesn't mention onion, but we're gonna add some onion as well. It adds a little bit of flavor to it. It adds different aroma to it, and it's something that we've found that works really well, again, with either garlic or some other vegetables as well, but in soup. And what we're gonna eventually do with our soup is use our emulsion blender, and so we make this really, really creamy. So we've got melted butter. Now I'm gonna add in about a clove and a half of garlic. We're also gonna add in some onions. Get this going. All right, after about a minute of letting the butter and the garlic and the onions all kind of mold together, we're gonna add in our asparagus again. We've cut these into about a 1-inch piece. It was probably a regular package of what you would purchase at the grocery store. This is gonna take about 5 minutes to kind of cook down. We'll turn these into golden brown, and then we're gonna add some cream and some other things to this. And this dish overall will take about 15 minutes or so to complete. We'll be right back and we'll finish this up.
All right, folks, for our spring menu, the entree is gonna be some chicken thighs with peas and mint. One of the components of that dish is this animal here. That is a leek. Looks like a great big green onion. Actually, it's a cousin to the onions. There's a few things you have to do with leeks. Because they grow in sandy soil and all these leaves are separate, they tend to get dirt between them. So you have to separate out all those leaves. The easiest way to do that, knock off the end. We're only going to use the white and the light green parts, so up to about here. After that, it's all fibrous and woody and not good eats. So that is the amount of leek we're gonna use. Let's cut them in half lengthwise. Then we're gonna cut the halves into slices, 3/8, 1/4 inch or so. Now, all those little pieces, this one I did yesterday, has to go into water to soak, agitate a little bit, loosen them up, get all that sand and silt out from between the layers, because you don't want sand in your food. It's not good eats. In front of me, some chicken that I fried yesterday. We're gonna reheat it at the end, bring everything together. It's a busy day. I had opportunity to cook chicken yesterday. I cooked it yesterday. So I'm gonna be a few minutes cleaning these leeks. We're gonna rinse them a couple times, make sure all that sand's out before we start putting the rest of our dish together. See where Mr. Bobby is on his soup.
All right, welcome back. What we've done, we let the asparagus, the onions, the garlic, butter, let that cook for about 5 minutes. Then we added in 2 cups of chicken stock, and we let that simmer together for about 12 minutes. We've now gotten it off, and what we're gonna do is use our immersion blender to blend this up. Your immersion blender, all you have to do is put it on the bottom of the pan. And it is going to kind of turn this into a puree. Now that we have pureed the asparagus and the onions and the garlic, what we're now going to do is we're going to stir in some heavy cream. We have about half a cup of heavy cream. And we're going to add just a really, really low heat just to kind of warm it up. The cream being, it's kept in the refrigerator, is a little bit cooler. So we're just going to warm this back up. And that will bring our cream of asparagus soup to a finish. And then we'll see this again once we plate it back over at our main display table.
So the protein of our dish is chicken. Chicken thighs specifically, bone in, skin on. Some folks don't like meat on the bone. I feel sorry for those people. You get more flavor, you get more moisture, you get better eats. So we're gonna take our chicken thighs. On the flesh side, we'll put just a touch of coriander. If you're not familiar with coriander, it is the seed of the plant that we know as cilantro. Most folks around the world call the rest of the plant coriander. We call it cilantro. No, I don't know why. We'll salt and pepper. Roll them over. Try to tuck the skin back under as best you can. And on the skin side, just salt and pepper. Now, we've got to fry them. Rule number one to frying, always heat your pan first. So a hot pan, cold oil, and you need enough oil to keep your food from sticking. Okay. Your skin, or your chicken has two sides. It has a skin side and a flesh side. It has a better looking side and uglier side. You always you always fry the presentation side down first. So what you want to come up showing on the plate goes in down first. It's called presentation side. Turn that heat down a little bit. There we go. Now, leave it alone. Don't mess with it. What will happen, you start scooting it about, it's going to tear the skin, it's not going to caramelize, it's not going to crisp up, it's not going to be good eats. Leave it set. If you go to turn your food over, whether it's chicken, fish, whatever you're working with, and it sticks to the pan, leave it alone. It's telling you it's not ready to turn. When it's ready to turn, it will release from the pan. So we're going to give that just a minute. Don't touch it. Do you want me to show you what it looks like if you mess with it too soon? Are you sure? It's going to be ugly. All right, let's do it. That I like the least. See, it ain't golden brown and delicious. It's yellow and gnarly. Well, at least it didn't stick, I guess. We're gonna put it back. 3, 4, maybe 5 minutes, skin side down, then we'll turn them over. We're gonna finish them in the pan with the peas in a stock. It's still gonna be wonderful eats. We put some stuff away. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've got our chicken mostly done. We're going to finish it up, like I said, in the finished product. Frozen peas are okay. Here are our leeks that we broke down earlier. Got all the sand out. It's a little bit of water. The fat in the pan is mostly chicken fat. From where we cooked our chicken, schmutz. Some folks use it exclusively. It adds a little flavor, so it adds a little lubrication, causes you brownness. So our leeks go in. Turn the heat up. We got a little bit of garlic going in. Now, we're gonna have to sweat these down, let them cook for probably about 3 or 4 minutes. But what do we need to do first? You're right, need salt and pepper. Always season in layers. You don't want your leeks to be bland. That'd not be good eats. Leeks are starting to soften. What we have here are a couple of bay leaves. Remember how many bay leaves you put in, because you have to take those back out. They won't make you sick, but they're not good eats. And we've got some lemon zest. Oops. Now, hey, we've got a little more smuts. That's the chicken fat, because the pan's looking dry. And a little white wine vinegar. Oh, that smells pretty. So, our wine's evaporated, so our vinegar's evaporated. Add a little chicken stock. And then let's add our chicken. And that's going to go in the oven till most of the stock's evaporated. Then we'll add our peas, our mint, and we'll call it done. Hey folks, we've got our chicken out of the oven. Most of that stock is evaporated. Pull our pieces of chicken back out. Pull our bay leaves out. Remember, there were 2 of them. Not good eats. That's 1. There he is. Add our peas. Those are frozen peas, been defrosted. Keep them as plump as possible. That was hot. So Bobby, did you see that? And this is our mint leeks. Mr. Bobby, would you have me a spoon, please? I failed to pick it up. Thank you, sir. Chicken should be getting paid by the mile today. And there, folks, you have it. Roasted chicken, fried chicken with spring peas and mint. We'll make a dessert, and we'll put all this together and have us a little something to eat. Give me just a minute. Dessert, springtime dessert, quick and simple. Keep it fresh and light. We've got some sugar cookies. I made these. You don't have to, you can buy them. The grocery store keeps them right there on the shelf just for you. Go get them. If you want to make them, absolutely you may. We've got cookie sandwiches with a cream of raspberry and white chocolate and cream cheese and a little heavy cream. Easy peasy, recipes attached. What I want you to know though, raspberry preserves, I love everything raspberry except raspberry seeds. Look, see all those seeds? There's seeds in there. Let's get the seeds out. So we're gonna take our raspberry preserves, as lovely as they are. put them in a tea strainer and just push it through. It'll take a minute. You don't have to use a ladle. You can use a wooden spoon, you can use a metal spoon. If you're into making a mess, guess you could use your fingers, but just saying. If you heat the preserves up a little bit, which I didn't, it makes it going a little easier. So push it all through, rake it off the bottom, and there you have your strange strawberry preserves, or sorry, raspberry preserves. The cream, it's the raspberry preserves, the cream cheese mixed together. It's white chocolate and a little heavy cream melted down together, then all brought together and it looks something kind of like this. Then it's just a matter of piping it on. Yeah, air bubble. Then put a lid on it. Doesn't get much easier than that. We're gonna set our table here in just a minute, show you what we got for lunch today. Enjoy springtime. Be right back. Here's our spring menu. Mr. Bobby made some asparagus soup, finished it off with, we didn't have any creme fraiche or creme mousse, so we took some heavy cream, lightened it up with we took sour cream, lightened it up with a little heavy cream. It's an oxymoron. And finished it off with our blanched asparagus tips. We've got our chicken with peas and mint, a little bit of lemon, a lot of leek. There you go. And we've got sugar cookies with raspberry cream. Y'all got to go away now. I got to eat. Before you go, I'm Roger Ramsey. Thanks for visiting with us again. EC3 has our own catering program. We're self-sustaining in our culinary program. If you find yourself in need of cater, please give us a call. Shoot us an email, ec3.cater@hardin.kyschools.us. It's attached to the program. Menus, recipes, all attached to the program. If you have anything, need anything, give us a call, shoot us an email. Let us know what we can do for you. And I appreciate your time. We'll visit again next month. Take care, folks.